There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Best. Can he get it through? And he's only too happy to take that back. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Neymar plays it short. Here comes the... There's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Vardiol. Borussia Dortmund are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and look the more likely to register first.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard, and it's Kukçu, and it's Bernardo Silva. Shoots! Goal! Benfica! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That pass isn't the best. More and more pressure on the ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. No way through. Kukçu.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira calmly anticipates. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Now it's Neymar. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. Benfica are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some...
And he shoots! Kukçu. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Bernardo Silva. Now he's off and running. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And Bernardo Silva! Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great ball, and he's in here. Bernardo Silva. Bullet. Best. Best. Romario. That's the keeper's ball. That is good alertness.
Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Kukçu. Now it's Messi. Pirlo. Vieira. Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Can he get on the end of this? And he passes it long. Hakimi. Not the most accurate pass. Howson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pirlo. Best. That is some save from Kahn! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. And here's Neymar. Chance for a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please take this opportunity.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. Best thinks about the shot. And the shot! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vardiol. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee's come over, It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got...
Decent chance! Threads one in, Van Dijk makes the interception. Shifted it to the flank. Tries to play it through. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Great vision. And he welcomes it in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Pete.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 13.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Number 7. Number 9. Romario. Neymar. Coming on the
That
field,
is some save
number
from
20,
Kahn.
Bellingham.
Dealt with nicely
Number
by the
8,
defence.
Mateus. Number 10. Messi.
And here's
Eto'o.
Bellingham.
Number 18. Hazard. Substitution.
Kukçu. Rafinha. And now the breakaway. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And smartly reclaimed. All perfectly measured that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely, now then, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, good spread. Guardiola. Just about up to 75 minutes. He has a look up. Guardiola receives it in a good position here.
Benfica really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Eto'o demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitutions taking place.
Benfica have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Mateus stood his ground strongly. Mateus! Magnificent from Mateus! He's got himself an absolute peach. The perfect script, the perfect outcome, a date with immortality. It was the... and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim.